Welcome to Melanated Magic TV, and this is your host, Jessica X. Today, I was sitting here working on my Facebook page, and I got a notification on my cell phone, and y'all are going to love this. Bam. Cook County prosecutors drop all charges against Empire actor Jussie Smollett. I was wondering if they was going to eventually drop all these charges against him. Me personally, I can't say whether or not if he did lie and make these allegations, but from the evidence that I did see, that he did not hire those two Nigerians to stage this. He actually hired these two Nigerians to help him get in shape. I saw a grocery list, what he should eat, how he should eat, all type of stuff. I honestly don't believe that Jussie sat here and lied. I don't believe that he sat here and lied. But I will say this. The LGBT community has a history of lying and saying stuff happened or people were being, hateful towards them when all actuality that is not the case. I remember a few years ago, I want to say it was 2014 because I was pregnant with my baby girl. I remember it was all on the news. It made national news. This is when I used to watch Morning Express with Robin Meade. But I remember this white lesbian. She worked at some type of restaurant. I remember she lied and said that the couple did not want to tip her because she was gay. I remember that. And I remember the couple, after a few days of this headlining and running constantly, I remember the couple came out and stated that this was their receipt, and they did not say that she was lying, and quickly the story died away, and I believe that she got fired, if I'm not mistaken. So on one hand, because Jussie is a black man and how the media immediately went after him and made it seem like black men cannot be victims, that things does not happen to black men, when in fact, a lot of things happen to black men. Like, we constantly see this all the time. Not to say things does not happen to women and children. Yes, a lot of things happen to women and children, but our men are targeted the most. And it does not matter that he's gay, because before we know he's gay, we look at him and we see that he is a black male. We do not know his sexuality before we know his race. When I first used to watch Empire, until I stopped watching it, when I noticed that it was a gay agenda. And let me say this, I do not have nothing against the LGBT community. I do not. I have friends who are gay, and I gladly support. And I'm going to leave it at that. I will lay down my life and die for these friends. With that being said, let me get back to what I was saying. But the way they went after Jussie in the media immediately made me feel like, all right, since they going after him, I immediately should say somebody did attack him. And I'll say this, after listening to Harvey on Your World, and he knows that area, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about. Come on now, let's not play stupid. When you live in certain areas, certain areas, where it's little white supremacist enclaves hiding. I live in Georgia, even though the city I live in, which is, Augusta, is predominantly black. We have a lot of white people here. And with that being said, it's a lot of them that still carry that Confederate flag around. It's a lot of them that are racist. We still have hate crimes here in Augusta to this day. So, with that being said, we know our neighborhoods, and I believe Harvey's not lying when he said this possibly could have happened. But when it went overboard, when he said that they called him out by name, not to mention Yeah, I do know a lot of, white people who do watch Empire. And I've worked with a few who happen to be some white supremacists. And I realized over time what they were. And they even watch it too. So you can't sit here and say that they don't watch black shows. Yeah, they get a kick out watching certain things. Yes, they do. It's a sick, twisted fantasy. But with that being said, I'm happy they dropped the charges on Jesse. I'm happy. Cause with that, if they wasn't gonna drop the charges, I feel like they should bring up charges on the lady who cried wolf on Emmett Till and anybody else who has called the police and lied. With that being said, this concludes my episode. You have a good day, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and comment. Have a good day.